We're here with Sheena Watt from VACCHO to have a chat about the Victorian election around the corner next weekend. Sheena, can you please tell us about what VACCHO's been doing in the lead up to the election?
We knew really early on that there was a lot at stake this election, and VACCHO and our members right across this state had said that they had put too much work in to let it go to risk at the election. We talked to all of our members about the role that they play in health, education, justice, children and out-of-home care, and we knew that we needed to coordinate and lead efforts to maintain our really strong wins. We came together and came up with 4 key asks that we feel are really fundamental to the future success of our sector and our members, and have been prosecuting a case with our members of parliament, the political parties and the media around our rights as Aboriginal people and the maintenance and preservation of the services that we hold dear, including our most fundamental right of self-determination.
And I believe VACCHO's put together 4 key asks for the election.
Yes, we have. So now, first and foremost, this government has, the current government has committed to self-determination, and off the back of that we've seen some real big successes, and they include some really innovative strategies, programs and policies and legislative changes that really put Aboriginal people and their community organisations in the driving seat of their future. And that's why our first and foremost election ask is to maintain our work on self-determination and the momentum for change. And of course we've come up with the most fabulous, wonderful things, but none of it can happen if we don't commit real and sustained funding to their realisation. So that's really our second one, is fund the ambition. It's so desperately needed. And third and foremost, we've got a sector that's growing. We're bursting at the seams and we need a plan to respond to the growing Victorian Aboriginal community, a plan to respond to the buildings that are bursting at the seams, the new technology, advancements and innovation, and we need a plan. We need to sit down and think about what we need to survive and thrive in the next 20 years. And that's our third, which is around an industry plan. And also, we've really got to work with mainstream. So we've got to work with the mainstream health system to see successes. We've got to see a health system that is responsive, collaborative and connected. And that's why we've got a real focus on our partnerships with mainstream. The last one is, of course, that we can't shy away from the huge challenge that is the justice system in this state. The vast numbers of Aboriginal people locked up for the pettiest of crimes. The overwhelming numbers of Aboriginal young people in juvenile justice centres across this state. We really need a future and a plan for our young people, including raising the age of criminal responsibility. So really that is what we've got in our election platform, and I'd encourage anybody to, after some more information, to go to vaccho.org.au for more.
And Sheena, if you could have a 2-sentence message to the next Premier of Victoria, what would your message be?
It's probably 1 sentence, which is keep walking with us.
Thank you very much for that, Sheena.
Thank you.